Evade comrades, it is Mikhail here, and we are finally back in Path of Life. I've had a rough work week. I've had to work insane overtime because we had some orders we had to finish, and we got a deadline on when they have to be shipped out. So I had to be there for like 11, almost 12 hours. The first 3 days of this week, anyway. But yeah, the later days words. First day of Friday wasn't that bad, but I was just, dude, I was drained. I had no fucking energy when I got home. I just ate some dinner and then I just slept. So yeah, that's the reason why there haven't been any uploads. But yeah, anyway, let's see what this map looks like. Okay, we got some of that, whatever the fuck that's called. The carapace, yeah. Carapace here in the middle. Yeah. Cool. Let's give it a go. Got our boy Opian on level 80. I'm not sure. I don't think I have enough. No. I don't have enough for his promotion right now. But I can make some chips. But I need more of those goddamn crystals, and I hate them so much because I never have enough of them. Never. Anyway, the rest of the team looks fine, so let's go. Voice log number 21. Unknown language, unknown time. Valeria has been back for half a month now, but I fear the package from Talos may never... Talos? Enfield? Talos 2? Hello? Anyone? What the fuck? They just dropped a new... Dude, okay, before we continue. They dropped a new fucking... They dropped a new trailer for Enfield today. And they mentioned Talos. That's why I remembered that name. Talos 2 is the planet it takes place on. The fuck, dude? Oh my god, I love how the two games are connected. It's so cool. I mean, obviously it's the same name, but different stories and all that. But yeah, we saw fucking Surtur in that trailer. That was fucking weird to see her like that. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting off topic. I fear the package from Talos 2 may never arrive. Those precious prototype technologies and biological specimens were lost along with the civilian-grade environmental simulation, a unit I ordered. No notification, no incident report. The Cosmos simply slammed the door in our faces without warning. Yeah, as I said, that's when you know, when shit happens, that's when you know the universe hates you. Poor mother. Goddamn, poor mother. She must endure the life pod a few days longer. This may be selfish, but I was the one to insist on bidding her farewell in a simulated environment. Until the moment she entered hibernation, she wanted to see her grandchildren. How could I tell her the grandchildren she envisioned simply do not exist? No doubt she still dwells in that glorious age where we journeyed among the stars. It's the only way she could see the continuing life. See that continuing life doesn't just add to the pain. I chose Talos Union's Industries products for their reliability. Mother's too sharp. If the simulation tech was even a generation older, she'd see right through it. I should have realized the risks of interstellar transport sooner. Valeria's leave is all used up. As she left, she was still talking about her grand mission, showing not a single sign of regret. I don't know if she was leaving her regrets behind, or never had any in the first place. One day I too will sign my name on the consent form and shut down Mother's life pod. Damn, that's super sad. Oh, that's the girl, the Cassia, yeah, the girl I liked the design of. Dude, I like all their designs. The Agia looks so fucking sick. What brings you here? I came to see you. You've just undergone embryo separation surgery. The Institute of Facility Management should have allowed you to take time off to rest. The surgery is as non-invasive as it gets, you know. There's no need to rest that long. I can't tell whether you care more about me or the little fellow in the incubation chamber, Magister Avitus. Oh, are they a thing? Oh, I sense a connection here. Of course I care about you, but any newborn in Aegir as it is now deserves attention as well. After he's born, will you choose to raise him personally or give him to the Institute of Incubation? I don't think about that sort of thing. It's too far away, too distant. Oh, she's only still... Okay. I went to the hospital before I came here. The hospital? Why? You are aware of the battle yesterday, yes? Surely you've seen the news. 2 fleets and over 1,000 legionnaires went into battle, but only 26 returned. Yeah, I remember that from a few days ago when I recorded the last one. That was the biggest battle I've seen in a long time in Arknights. They got absolutely decimated by the Seaborn. Holy shit. The waterway program is at a turning point, and Millennium has endured its greatest sacrifice since its departure. There has also been quite a few abnormalities in the city as of late. What is it you're trying to say? The Sea Patrols are already looking for you, aren't they, Cassia? About that mission data scientist. Magister Avitus? You know, of all the documents in your collection, the one I like the most is The Death of Life, despite its lack of scholarly value. I only ever found that diary by accident. More than 300 years ago, 4 great researchers studying the prehistoric civilization made incredible discoveries in the mantle ruins, bringing back countless precious technologies and data to Aegir. Compared to all those blueprints and theological papers, a transcript of voice-recorded diary is hardly worth anything. And so it gathered dust in the Academy of Science databases, until, thanks to your curiosity, it was deciphered and turned into a popular reading material. Merely the musings of an ordinary predecessor on his endless journey. But I loved the story of that predecessor. I enjoyed seeing reality through his eyes. How the connections between countless stars collapsed, how the trust between myriad races crumbled away. Goods were in short supply, technology was lost, philosophy and art fell silent. No matter how much hope and vision went into their great undertakings, they ultimately faded into silence. Just like those nanomachines, son, interred within the beacon tower. Did you empathize with his despair, Cassia? You've never shown a trace of that emotion, though. You even chose to have a child born into a world that could face ruin at any moment. That isn't a choice of someone who's lost all hope. I don't feel a shred of despair, really. That old-fashioned, dispirited, middle-aged man, it's hard to imagine how I could empathize with him at all. I simply appreciated how, by borrowing from his past experiences, you ingeniously tore apart the magnificent facade covering the eyes of today's Aegir. We must accept that the things and qualities we were once so proud of have no use now. Perhaps they have always been flawed, and this calamity merely exposed them. Once we are worried over survival, people will begin to consider value. We pray that our thoughts, our deeds, even our very existence will still have value. True, true. Every one of Aegir's systems is designed around unearthing that value within people. However, value is fragile. You need only look at it from another angle, and the mighty will become the tiny, the hideous, the beautiful. It's a pity that, whether through apathy or inertia, people tend to not change viewpoints they are familiar with. True, true. Some people are just fucking stubborn like that. And so, people live on their immutable value. Were those values to crumble away, they would crumble alongside them. Exactly. When did despair begin to blossom in you? Was it when Millennium left the home territories, or even earlier, after the passing of one close to you? Millennium. Is that the dome city they're in? They talk about it a lot. I feel... Maybe I'm just slow and they've talked about it. I don't know. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure that Millennium is the name of the city they're in. Cassia? I'm merely grateful that you came to see me today. You reminded me that I still have things to do and time runs short. I guess they're just colleagues. I thought he was the father. Anyway. There she is. I'm surprised you allowed such pessimism to spread in your city, Clementia. The Death of Life, a prehistoric diary, collated and published by Avitus. The year it was released, it proved to be incredibly popular among the citizens. Okay, so they're talking about it as well. I guess this book or diary or whatever is pretty important, man. They wanted a peek into an unfamiliar life. A firstborn from boredom and idiocy. What you just said would be enough to trigger controversy in any nation on the land, Gladia. A tiny piece that implies exhaustion and despair with every line. It tells the story of how a once glorious civilization hit a dead end far more vividly than any raw data. And in today's Aegir, can it really be considered an unfamiliar life? Aegir may be a prehistoric civilization's heir, but that does not require its subservience. We need not condone the rise of exhaustion and despair. Aegir stands unwavering due to its unbreakable rationality. It is our rationality that allows us to be aware of our possible destruction, perhaps even one of all humanity. Even those who have fallen, detestable as they are, at times make choices based on long-term examination and cautious reflection. You have personally executed no small number of cultists in your days in the legions. Just as you had to personally execute any hunters who ran wild, you and I are both burdened with heavy duties that we cannot rely on heavy duties. Okay, no one. That we cannot rely on our sentimentality. What is this rationality that led you to hastily throw the hunters into the battle for the waterway program despite their recent return? Kal'tsit. I invite the two of you to look at the beacon tower behind us. It was once an important component of the interstellar expedition our ancestors planned for. Within the tower lies countless nanomachines, son. The first Aegir city to break through the electron cloud would have seeded them through the sea of stars. The self-proliferate, self-repair, and connect together into an ever-bright road network. With this, our fleets would have been able to jump freely between the stars. After the outbreak of the seaborne crisis, Aegir turned its eyes from the stars, and the bioenergy system requiring support from a dozen or so cities was cut off. The nanomachines, son, were incompatible with other energy sources, so after losing their specialized source, they all died within that tower. But our colleagues from the Academy of Technology have helped alter this tower to serve us in a different manner by lighting our paths. So it's a giant energy source now? Okay. Since Millennium left the home territories, it has been continuously marking seaborne nests. Huge volumes of data are now compiled within that tower's control center. Huh. Okay, so yeah, Millennium is the giant underwater city they're in. And it is also mobile like the land ships on land. That's cool. With the precise locations of these seaborne nests, our Class 4 weapons can destroy the primary nest in any targeted area of ocean, driving away the occupying seaborne. This will clear a path for pure water leading back to the home territories, one that can support a waterway our main forces can pass through. Perhaps the seaborne will eventually regroup, but at the very least, their accumulated nutrients will water away in their absence, and any re-established nest will bear no fruit. You are lecturing us on a core concept of the waterway program, Madam Consul. Yes, I am, Doctor. The Abyssal Hunters only managed to save 26 lives in yesterday's battle. The seaborne were clearly forewarned. Between the oceanic interior and the continental shelf, this city has been fighting them for far too long. They are now adapting to Class 3 weapons at a much faster rate. Nest 37's position is of particular import. It strangles the floor of the waterway. Abandoning it would mean stumbling at the final hurdle. This is our final battle before the waterway can be opened. We must gather all the forces we can bear as part of the program. The Abyssal Hunters are no exception, even if they have only just arrived home. Can Aegir ensure their safe return? New combat teams are being formed as we speak. They will confront the seaborne directly and create an opportunity for the hunters to enter the nest and deploy the beacon. But as you know, these are merely routine tactics. I am unable to offer a guarantee. In that case, I know what you are worried about. Be at ease. The hunters are responsible for their own safety as well as the risks they face. As this is a joint decision by you two chief designers of warfare, I am unopposed, but I will not withdraw my way. but I will not withdraw my objections. Alright, alright. Yeah, I understand, Kal'tsit. We don't want to lose any of our cool operators, especially our abyssal hunters, because they strong as fuck. I mean, we love both Scatty, Spectre, and Gladia, obviously. So yeah, Gladia. An unbecoming sentimentality bubbles up in Clementia's throat. She wants to convey her guilt, her remorse, her regret. She wants to give Gladia one last talk, just like how she welcomed her back on her return. But she cannot. Gladia, Advisor Blandis has made preparations for your organic regeneration surgery. You should make your own before the procedure. Hello, Irene. Jordy. Donna Irene. Jordy, you were gone for a whole day. I was investigating a few things with the Sea Patrol. I also went on a trip into the ocean. I didn't enjoy it very much, so don't ask. Alright then. What about you? What have you been up to? It's not unusual to feel some discomfort. Cheer up, Jordy. This is your homeland. Judging by your expression, you've already studied Briogan's data. The young Aegir somehow nods his head while also shaking it. That's alright. How the fuck would you... How do you do that? I don't know. Okay. As it said, somehow he did it. I'm not 100% sure, but there seems to be no real relation between me and that great naval architect. Why does that matter? Uncle Thiago hoped that I'd leave Grand Pharaoh, leave Iberia, but he never told me where to go. I'm Aegir, so Aegir is where I should be. But people need some sort of concrete connection, even just a name or some notes, to truly trace their family history. Avatar said that even though the seaborne crisis has been raging for over 200 years, Aegir still has 100 or more cities comparable in size to Millennium. Oh, okay, so they have 200... Oh, shit, alright, wow. There's a lot of... There are a lot more Aegir than I thought, wow. That information caught me a bit off guard. That was wow. They have 100 or more cities, wow. If I'm not Briogan's descendant, then which city did my grandparents live in before they became islanders? Or was it one of the ones that's gone now? What kind of work did they do? How did they live? In the end, who were they? Sorry, you don't need to hear all this. You've just arrived here yourself, but you're already assisting the Sea Patrol with their investigation, while I'm just... You've got nerves of steel. I'm just an Iberian who can't do a thing here. Dr. Kal'tsit is in charge of negotiations with the leader of this city, and the hunters have dived right back into their familiar battle, while my lantern and hand cannon aren't especially helpful right now. Aegir will permit Liberi to look around its warships and ports, but will not allow her to join the legions and help fight against the Seaborn. I can't understand that sort of war. Down here in the depths, all I can do is investigate any abnormal activity within the city, in case it could jeopardize the cooperation between Iberia and Aegir. Why are you telling me all this? My hometown was destroyed in a catastrophe, Jordy. I don't have many memories of it. The scripture I carry is the only connection with it I have left. It saved my life, and in doing became my guide, my faith. But when I saw the Inquisition's dungeons, climbed aboard the Stultifer Navis, witnessed my mental sacrifice, only then did I understand what faith was, accepted its weakness, found its meaning. Huh, wow. You mean, I don't have nerves of steel, Jordy. I get lost and confused too. It's just that more often than not, that confusion becomes a specific issue you have to resolve, one after another as quickly as you can. Arresting the cultists, taking back the lighthouse invaded by the tides, finding a lost warship out at sea, aiding an ally investigating a missing data scientist. The connection you're looking for can be anything, whether it's a hometown or faith. Keep looking, you'll find it. It may not be quick or easy, but you'll find it. Can I really do it? Can you not? You helped Iberia relight its final lighthouse and saved 3 abyssal hunters. Didn't Laurentina tell you that that's enough to get a commendation from the consul herself? Whether Whether it's as an Aegir or an Inquisition clerk, there are a lot of things you can do. True, that's fair. Oh, Secunda. So cool, dude. See what she wants. Prefecta. You're back. In the city. But from the look on your face, I think the investigation didn't go so well, did it? Lucilla. Forgive me, I need to report on my progress to Consul Clementia. I'm not at liberty to divulge any details. Actually, I was looking for you. There's something I should have remembered back when you were explaining the situation to us. Nothing major, honestly, and it might not even help. But I felt like I had to tell you. Go on. Oh. No, we don't get to see... Dude, we don't get to see it. Okay. Oh, she's so cute. Talia, yeah. You're the last researcher left. I'm really, really sorry. Can you give me one more hour? God's fuck. Fuck. Okay, alright, shit. Colurpa Archaeospheridium Hypnia fenestralis Halimenia fimbriatus Palmaria purpureus Sargassum pennata. There's not too many left. I'll finish cataloging them real quick. No need to rush, Talia. I'm just here for a routine inspection. You know who I am? We were in the same batch before the transfer assessment by the Institute of Development Planning. You might not remember me though. Are you preparing to transport these seaweeds? Okay, that was a cat. This doesn't violate any protocols, does it? Calm down, this building's handover procedure is already complete. If you leave the samples and cultivation equipment behind, you will end up having to pack them away in a box. Thanks for the warning. But with all those seaweeds, how could you possibly take them all away at once? Now that it's close to land, Millennium will undergo targeted reformation. The city won't have the space or the resources to breed seaweeds. Yeah, I know. I'll take as much as I can. I'll think of something, some way that won't inconvenience anyone. Aww. But the base by the volcano is already... There was once Aegir's biggest endangered plant reserves. I saw it get swallowed up by the seaborn. These primitive seaweeds are some of the simplest yet most tenacious life forms in the entire ocean. Whether in bright shallow seas, the dark abyss, the flat seafloor, or cracks in the cliffs, they stretch out as best they can. And they are as old as the ocean itself, pretty much this planet's living fossils. I'm no legionnaire and I can't go fight the seaborn. These remaining seaweeds won't help us solve the seaborn problem either. But I can't just let them wither away in here. You really love your work, huh, Talia? Don't you? My little handy sent over a loading module. Sorry, but I can't stay and chat. Do you need any help? No thanks, I'm fine. When did that happen? The day before the Institute of Ecological Art relocated. I don't know what happened to her after that, and I don't know if she thinks Millennium abandoned the volcanic power station and the plants reserve. But I can't imagine her doing anything bad because of it, because she's never abandoned anything herself. Talia's residence had quite a few hydroponic tanks, but they've been empty for a while. What you just told me might actually be significant, Lucilla. But if I may be so bold, why do you care so much about her affairs? From what I've heard, you could hardly be considered friends. She has something I don't... Okay, I've said what I had to say. I'll be getting back to work now, Prefecta. There's just been more and more... Okay. There's just been more and more things happening lately. The maintenance work required for the city's unit framework has multiplied several-fold, and I'm running out of ink as it is. A little handy. Prefecta Secunda. Obtain data on the city of Malarium from the Institute of Facility Management. Right away, retrieve all locations suitable for enclosed hydroponics. Also, contact Irene. Talia may have left other clues within the city. Ask her to meet me as soon as possible. Interesting. Things are getting interesting now. Okay, here we go. Price and sacrifice.
My hammer's not so weak.
Interesting place, okay. Yeah. Get the...
I'll give you load capacity calculations complete.
Why is there a thing over here though? Why is that a lane? I do not... okay. Sure, I guess. Yeah, let's put her over here on the side. Yeah, so she can attack this drone or flyer, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the spawner. Aerial unit, yeah, aerial unit spawner. There we go. That works. Maybe not. Oh, nice. I was gonna say maybe not necessary, but it is what it. What? I'm stupid. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot. Oh, I forgot. I was busy. I was thinking, and then I didn't see. Okay, I forgot about that lane. Sorry. Let's try it again. I don't know why, dude. I was okay. I was busy with other things. Come on. Boom. Here we go. Oh, nope. Right there. There we go. Come on. Alright, let's get Gladia going right here. Boom. Die. Where are you going, bruh? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Hmm. 15% attack. Yeah. Good stuff. There we go. Gladia can kill them. She doesn't give a fuck, bro. Here we go. Oh no. No! Okay, so it wasn't my fault. Okay, I just need more damage on the left side. Okay, that makes sense. So I thought they got through on this lane here, but obviously not. We just need someone behind Pansiris. Alright, here we go. Now we know the problem, now we can fix it, you know?
I'll wreck this place without hesitation.
Get Gladia going, boom. Die.
give you the best plan possible.
Those little things have a lot of fucking health, you know? Yeah, now we need logos. Yep. Let's try idiot. So yeah, arts damage works for sure, as Kron has just proven.
The structure's stable and sound. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, there is actually nothing to worry about. Logos will kill them before they even get past them. That's fun. Come here, bitch. And the homie will stay behind in case more bullshit happens, you know? Death. Anyway. The amount of yoink we have going on over here is pretty funny. Ooh, get one shot, bro. Yeah. Dude, the damage. Oh my goodness. I haven't even made her fucking module yet. I really want to though. Alright, just, yeah, let's go, come on. Don't have all day. Well, all evening, I guess. Well, that was easy. Yep. Uh-huh, yep. Bye-bye. Alright. That was a thing that happened. Oh, where's this? Hello. Reassessing biological safety of operating theater now at permitted levels. Surgery may begin at any time. Unless, just as before, you will be kept in a deep sleep during the automated surgery. I will also be manually repairing your outdated internal auto-adaptive junctions. This room filled to the brim with specimens and these lab tables are all rather familiar. How long has it been since we last laid down in such an environment? 5 years, Laurentina. I should really be waiting for your medulla replacement surgery to finish and your cell or genome assimilation rate to stabilize before I handle any of your Honda-related issues. But the time is short and I have no choice but to restore you to stable condition to the best of my abilities. My apologies, Laurentina. Sentimental as always. Ah, right, as usual. A candle will be lit by your side so our little mermaid won't look so pale while she sleeps. I've asked my staff to prepare it for you. I knew you'd remember. Please maintain a comfortable position and stay still while the regen gel fills. This isn't so different from back then, except there's a lot less hunters now. Clear a trench of scum, close your eyes, listen to some advice or prattle on, then sink into the regen gel and take a nap. And once you wake up, all the nauseating smells left your body will be gone without a trace. While you were in the adverse, fickle environments of the land for long periods without care, your bodies became extremely unstable. The auto-adaptive junction can monitor your seaborne genes, but 5 years of wear can render even the most precise instruments dull. Moreover, your immune system has also fallen into disorder thanks to their long struggle against the seaborne genes. I will do my best to restore you all to peak condition, but anything lost during those 5 years is out of my hands. Okay, Lady, our reunion at the tribunal was less than cordial, so I would have liked for us to consider this our first meeting since your return. But you haven't said a word since we started. Is there anything else you need to tell us in regards to the surgery, Blandis? If not, then save it for after the procedure. We can discuss the changes we've felt over the past 5 years, as well as the changes you felt. Please stay still. Anesthetic procedures will begin in 10 seconds. Well then, sweet dreams, hunters. So it's a hospital room, I guess. If I splendid some things may have come up that need your reconfirmation. Do I not say that once the operating theater's doors have closed, I would be mending the hunter's auto-adaptive junctions and it must not be disturbed? Central Control has discovered some abnormalities. You should personally check them over just to be safe. Hold on then, I'll get the door. Damn. Sounds important. Okay, here we go. They reunited. The monitoring units in the dome were performing an emergency scan. We've noticed a concentration of algal biosignatures here. Thanks for informing me. Not a problem. Since you're already participating in Talia's case, there's no reason to cut you out partway. A place where the dome and the ground meet. This former experimental field for roadside coral. Though it can compare to the specialized setups at the Institute of Ecological Art, it's much better for seaweed breeding than small-scale hydroponic tanks in a room. Whether it be her nature or an ulterior motive, Talia did not apply for authorization to use the space. She found it on her own without telling anyone. Talia, we can't say for sure if there's a church hideout here or if Talia is still within. In short, stay alert. Team 1 has already formed a defensive perimeter around the neighborhood and will monitor the roads. Irene, go with Team 2. Enter via surface roads. As for the roads connecting the dome and the mezzanine, leave them to me. Got it. Move out. Oh shit, here we go. We got a sting operation. Or a raid, I guess. Who's there? Have you found something, Prefecta Secunda? Do you need reinforcements? Somebody blocks her path, or more precisely prevents her from leaving. The one in her way lurks in the shadows formed by the angles of the buildings, this entire body blending into the darkness save their eyes. Eyes that Secunda are all too familiar with. Are they red? Because if they're red, I am guessing opium. Stick to the plan. Secunda cuts her comms. Yes, I was right! Yes, it's opium, let's go, dude. The homie is here again. It has been a while, Magister. Dude, that's fun. That's sick. I wonder what they're gonna do or tell each other. Blandis, the weapons technology advisor from the Waterway program and an expert in Class 4 weaponry R&D, correct? Oh, it was the girl. You are not from the lab. No sudden moves. If the bristles on this long-beard comb-tooth grass pierce your skin, you'll quickly fall into a tormented dream where you'll sense your consciousness being slowly torn apart. The variety used for euthanasia has been bred to be milder, but wild ones are still plenty cruel. You may look half dead, but I know for a fact that you're the sort who really cares how they die. Church of the Deep. Don't you dare touch the anesthesis. Oh my god, I can't fuck. I know the word. I can't fucking say it. Anesthetized. I don't fucking know. Anesthetized hunters. What an odd fellow. Even as your life is threatened, you think of them first. You may care for the hunters, but you've never trusted the Abyssal Hunter project itself. You question its rationale, its damage to the nature of humanity and all the sacrifices it requires. You took part in it, but only so you could personally control all the risks entail. Bruh, we need fucking backup in this hospital, like right now. Kal'tsit, please? Anyone? Hello? Everyone else I already know where they are, so I can't really. I mean, Opian is talking to Secunda, and yeah, Irene is with her and with her squad, and yeah, the hunters are sleeping, and I don't know. I don't know how I could help. I'm just a doctor, so Yeah, it's just the only fighting force we have left is basically Kal'tsit. Or nah, Jordy can't fight. He's a medic. Yeah, we're in a pretty bad spot right now. You experienced this demise firsthand, saw the extensive project, interlinked with so many others, came to a hasty end after an uncertain failure. So I doubt you'd want to send these survivors freshly returned to Aegir back into the battlefield. No, you don't understand. What I do is only to protect them from further harm. So why not halt the procedure? Stop them from joining the battle for the water raid program? The surgery is fully automated. I can't just stop it. So, sever the oxygen pipeline below the operating table and it'll cut the procedure short. Don't think we don't know that. If you won't do it, we can do it for you. After you finish handling the Hunter's advisor, come take a walk with us. Explain the principles behind the Class 4 weapons, as well as how to shut them down. Stop! If the operation force to be terminated, the Hunters will be irreversibly harmed. Scum. The researcher stops in his tracks. He dares not step forward, yet dares not move back, for a lance has pierced his torso, his blood dripping down its shaft. What? Whoa, Gladia? What? If you do not wish me to ram this straight through your chest, let go of your hand. What the fuck? How is she? She's being operated on. How the fuck is she awake? Okay. What are you doing here? Don't ask pointless questions, Secunda. You're investigating Talia too. Did you find anything? She is simply an ordinary data scientist who got caught up in this. She discovered something she shouldn't have, attempted to warn the authorities, but failed. You were too slow. What she encountered has nothing to do with her past. The battle outside the city, the abnormalities within, the Sea Patrol staying uninvolved with the water raid program. You've noticed many oddities, yet at the same time your attention was so easily diverted. You mean Cassia? Precisely. You were once so focused and keen as well. So the day you decided to leave the Abyssal Hunter lab to join the Sea Patrol, I believed you had reflected upon yourself and chosen a more suitable path. It seems that was not the only time you allowed emotion to cloud your decisions. Aside from your clothes, you haven't changed a bit in 5 years, especially not how you talk. Whether as a researcher or a hunter, you'd never refuse to hear students' questions, but would refuse to answer if you thought the question itself was wrong. There are no worthless answers. Their worth lies in the questions. Questions are the most effective means of tempering your thoughts, and questions were always most pointed, Secunda. Then there should be no fault with my original question. What are you doing here, Opianus? This is the scene of a Sea Patrol investigation. A fugitive abyssal hunter like you should be laying down his anchor and make clear his position. Gladia and the others have proven an effective force in the battle for the waterway program, while despite also surviving, yet you choose to return to Millennium like this. That's more than enough grounds to attack you. Their return would only make the situation more volatile. Even though Talia's case, it's so clear that the so-called waterway program is riddled with issues. Aegir has learned nothing from the failure of the Abyssal Hunter project. What are you going to do? Prevent this nation from sliding into the abyss. I'd say you're looking awfully like our enemy now, though. Doubt me as you will, Secunda. The fuck? What's happening in there? An ordinary Aegir doing all she can. But Aegir will no longer show her any respect. Who are you? Irene? Opianus? Nobody responds. The hunter has already faded into the shadows. Oh fuck, he's like fucking Escalade, bro. That's fun. What the? Why are you asleep? I'm not the only one. Hello, I suggest moving the hand carrying that whatever grass away from the advisor's neck. You! Ah! If her hand tightly grips the plant held by the researcher, its glistening tentacles struggling fiercely as they are nipped off one by one. I told you to move it away. The real researchers are in the instruments recycling room, probably injected with paralytics. They won't wake up for a while. I also took care of the goons in the corridor. Did you leave any alive for questioning? They won't die before the Sea Patrol takes them away at least. Lady Laurentina, Scotty. Blandis stands in the center of the operating theater. The hunters step towards him, only the intruders lie flat on the ground. They do not lower their weapons. Not going to explain the trick you played with the Regent, General Advisor? My dearest Blandis, just to be clear, we are no fortune tellers. Swordfists thought something was off from the start. We've undergone hundreds of surgeries. We've probably spent more time sleeping in jails than in our beds. You should know that even if the operation failed to restore us to our full potential, we would still have returned to the battlefield. As I told Obianus when he came to me, all I wanted was for the participants of this program to live like normal people again someday. I wish for my fellow people who'd come from all walks of life to have the chance to finally return to their former lives. Scotty could continue her life of wandering, hammering away at complex lightning arrays while taking pictures of the seabed nobody else would understand. Laurentina's skills could let her become the next shining star of the Institute of Physical Art. We could watch the graceful stars projected across the dome while she dances alongside the meteors of the Sofen Theatrum. Or perhaps we would find her works in the street corners of each and every city. Flavius, the seaweed breeding technician, known as the Sea Rider, Lunia, the exotic organism researcher, and Celsus, the youngest ever scientific exploration fleet commander. We both still remember the names of all these hunters, Gladia. We've both had our fill of sacrifice. This is far from the first time I heard this little cliché of yours. Your feebleness and stupidity are already enough to earn you a death by my lands. Luckily for you, those church scum arrived at just the right time to save your hide. Are you saying their actions have coincidentally proven my innocence? That's not what I wanted, Gladia. What I must do will not change. Your innocence is of little relevance. My point was that by choosing to expose themselves now, risking everything to stop us hunters from rejoining the battle, and even holding an advisor hostage, all it shows is how effective the deployment of the Waterway program has been. Blandis, weapons technology advisor of the Waterway program, abandon your little tricks, complete our surgery, and then return to your original post. Clementia's orders are that once nest 37 has been successfully marked, the Class 4 weapons are to immediately strike against all nests by the Waterway. The church is grasping at straws, as one can surmise from what those Drex were talking about earlier. They will not stop. The Abyssal Hunter Project no longer exists, Blandis. If sentimentality clouds your mind and renders you feeble, tear it out. Forget it. Gladia, you're the same as ever, no, even stricter with yourself. What I ask of myself has no bearing here. Just yesterday, out of 2 entire fleets, we were only able to save 26 people from the seaborne encirclement. Before we entered this old lab, I had just learned that those 26 legionnaires had applied for positions in the newly drawn army. War is never ending, and no soldier can tear themselves away from the battlefield. That's all it is. Nothing more. Ugh, getting a fucking cooking, Gladia. Damn, okay. Seaborne. Where dome and ground meet, an entire wall is covered with remodeled hydroponic tanks. Various species of seaweed grow wildly, and several large clusters have already begun to grow out of their tanks. Separated by a transparent wall, they face the gloomy sea water. Yeah, that is indeed a seaborne. Kill it. I don't see seaborne wanders about like a lost spirit. Its tentacles are tightly wound around a transparent container, and the rest of its body shakes and sways as it drags itself towards the tanks. Wait, is that Talia? Did she fucking transform? Oh shit, no way, dude. If it's just one seaborne, it has to be her. This clumsy posture, as though it's unaccustomed to its body. Yeah, it has. Dude, oh no, that's so sad. She was so cute. Are you Talia? Talia? Huh? Yeah, that's so sad. You can still speak. You still have your humanity. Tell me, what happened to you? Left and returned. Data. Someone used. Waterway. Signal. I told her, but she... Told who? Ocean. fall into ocean. City left, you, they're still here. So far. Oh, that's so sad, dude. Come on. Give her some space, Irene. The seaborn souls have completely transformed her body. Her mind is near the point of no return. We've handled similar transformations. This stage in seaborn degeneration is extremely unstable. It's probably on the point where we can provide palliative care. You took your time. I ran into something. We've been misled. Someone deliberately endangered suspicious. Okay. Regarding the scientist's past and her motives for joining the Waterway program, it's led the investigation astray. You mean that woman from the Institute of Facility Management? That's right, Cassia. Once we're finished here, the Sea Patrol will inform the Institute of Facility Management and arrest her. Oh, also, no, god damn it, why? Oh, all the cute egg are getting. Oh no. Fuck, dude. Talia noticed occasional abnormalities in his. Talia noticed occasional abnormalities in the signaling system and told a friend, possibly Cassia, she exposed herself to the church. She had been chased towards the fringes of the city where she fell into a drain and was carried out to sea by the city's circulatory system. What the fuck? I mean, you should look where you're going, I guess, unless it was, I don't know. Do you remember how we found pieces of biological tissue on our excursion outside? Crossing between two anchorage points where, without equipment, is far beyond the limits of the human form. So in her desperation to return to the city, she ate that strange flesh. Oh, she became infected with seaborn. Oh, shit, dude. She became infected with the seaborn flesh. Oh my god. Oh no. What's that she's holding? Plant nutrient fluid. Her consciousness should be gone by now. Don't tell me she returned to the city just for these seaweeds. Those primitive seaweeds are some of the simplest yet most tenacious life forms in the entire ocean. Whether in bright, shallow seas, the dark abyss, the flat sea floor, or cracks in the cliffs, they stretch out as best they can. Yeah, that's what Lucilia told her. And they're as old as the ocean itself, pretty much this planet's living fossil. Oh. Oh no. The seaborn suddenly stops as though it has just noticed something. Its tentacles recklessly thrashing about, and the transparent container tumbles from its grasp, spilling nutrient fluid all over the floor. Biomonitor readings increasing rapidly. Her transformation is accelerating. Why did she suddenly stop? Did something happen? Irene walks in front of the seaborn. As she passes by the glass of the hydroponic tank, she sees her own face. Yes, I believe she saw what she had become. A data scientist, yet also a woman, as simple as the seaweeds she cultivates. She chose to stay, or perhaps knew that following the Institute of Ecological Art to another city would not truly have helped these seaweeds as they gradually lose their place out in the wild ocean. But now she has become one of the pollutants threatening them herself. Oh, that's so fucking sad, dude. Oh my god. Oh, the meaning. Oh, the situation. Oh my god, I hate this. Oh. Yeah, no, I know. I mean, we all agree Babel was the saddest event of all time. But this is, oh my god, this is not. Yeah, I'm not having a good time. That's all I can say. I'm not having fun here. Dude. Irene closes her eyes. Look how cute she is. Oh no. She never knew this Aegir woman who loves seaweeds. She only ever saw her image in the little handy, and now, before their first meeting, she's already become the seaborn she sees before her. Whether by rapier or hand cannon, she should end its life. I believe she can no longer answer our questions. It seems you are familiar with this sort of thing. I once heard a seaborn play a broken song aboard a ship. I apologize for underestimating you earlier, Irene. Yes, they become homies. Let's go. Okay, Sukunda, you got me. Alright. I like you. I thought you were going to be one of those pretentious fucks that we know the Aegir are. But okay, you're cool. You're cool. You're cool. We like Secunda. We like Secunda. The land and the sea are connected. You may not have experienced the front lines of the seaborne conflict, but you've witnessed both what has changed and what has not. Equal in their weight and cruelty. But for now, let me handle this. She is an Aegir. Irene sees Secunda walks past her side, stopping in front of the seaborne. The expressionless prefector places her shield between the seaborne and the wall covered in tanks, then raises a weapon at the once woman. Her journey ended. Her home close at hand. This song. She chose this place to sleep. Seaborne collapses to the floor. The commander's shield blocks its spurting bodily fluids from entering the hydroponic tanks. Oh, she respected her last. Okay, yeah. No, I can feel the sadness. I'm not gonna cry. I'm a strong man. I'm not. No, I don't fucking like this. The seaweed sway, quietly respirating. Dude, fuck this event. Alright. No, actually, no, okay. The event itself is cool, but fuck this stage. Alright. I didn't ask for this, okay? I came here for the coolness and the fun, not for the... Alright. Okay, we're never playing the fourth stage again. Thank you for watching, comrades. If you somehow enjoyed this episode, I don't know how you could. That was insanely fucking heartbreaking. But anyway, if you somehow enjoyed it anyway, please do leave a like. If you have any thoughts about the stage or the story, please do leave a comment. And if you like what you saw and you want to see more from me, like more Arknights or whatever else I decide to upload in the future, please do subscribe. That would be very much appreciated, comrades. And I will see you in the next story. Hopefully tomorrow. Now that I'm not working half the day away. Anyway, yeah. I will see you soon, comrades. Have a good one. До свидания. Quick side note. We just got Secunda, so I'm going to start building her now. And she looks pretty cool with that helmet. I'm going to go start building her. And you'll probably see her in the next episode. That's all. Goodbye.